Now to a disturbing report. According to President Trump's campaign, the 45th president was given a security briefing from the Office of Director of National Intelligence. The briefing: Iran is trying to assassinate him. The campaign says there are, quote, real and very specific threats that are now ongoing, including a heightened risk of coordinated attacks. Donald Trump, unfazed, vowing to fight for the American people. And he's also headed back to Butler, PA. And breaking tonight, would-be assassin Ryan Ruth is now officially charged with attempting to assassinate Donald Trump in Florida. Here with more, co-chair of Trump's transition team, Tulsi Gabbard. You know, knowing that they've known about this Iranian assassination attempt, the idea that they had this vulnerable area, Trump International in West Palm Beach, Florida, in my home state, where they knew where paparazzi would hang out in the bushes around these holes. And after Butler, and the agents on the ground with the president were great, but the fact that they didn't sweep that area and have eyes on that area to make sure that nobody was there, to me, it's unfathomable to me, especially in light of Iranian threats. Your reaction?
Yeah, Sean, it is unfathomable, except this is the reality of the Joe Biden, Kamala Harris administration. This should be the fundamental core question: is why did they deny President Trump and Bobby Kennedy, for that matter, who also has had threats on his life? Why did they deny them the security that they needed? President Trump's campaign had asked for additional security over and over again, and it was President Biden who denied that security. So, yes, it is deeply disturbing to see that, you know, Iran is supporting these assassination attempts, but they're not the only ones. We know that the drug cartels, that any of these entities that President Trump is a threat to their existence, they are trying to take him out. And President Biden's unwillingness to ensure his security from the get-go is absolutely unconscionable. The other thing that is also of great concern is a recent Rasmussen poll, Sean, real quick, that showed almost 30% of Democrats are quietly hoping that Donald Trump is assassinated. And this is a direct consequence of the years-long effort to dehumanize President Trump so that people don't feel so bad about doing these kinds of incredulous actions and attempts on his life.
And the president and his team have asked repeatedly and have been denied repeatedly more security, just for the record. You talk about Kamala Harris and President Trump's campaign, their challenges and their opportunities. What are they?
Well, you know, President Trump has the opportunity here in these final 5.5 weeks before Election Day to really do what he's been doing, continuing to speak the truth about Kamala Harris's disastrous record, the harm and hardship she has caused for the American people, everything from the increased cost of living that's created such hardship for people who have to make difficult choices about basic necessities that they can afford, to the wide open borders that have caused tens of millions of illegal immigrants to cross our borders. You talked about the heart-wrenching consequences of the American people and young women and girls who've been raped and murdered by some of these Venezuelan gang members and others. And then we look at our foreign policy. We look at the fact that under Harris and Biden, we are now embroiled in multiple wars around the world. We are closer to the brink of World War III and nuclear war than we have been before. The truth is what the American people deserve. Kamala Harris is doing everything she possibly can to hide the truth from the American people and has created this lie and a narrative that her pollsters have sold as what needs to happen in order for her to win.
All right, Tulsi Gabbard, appreciate it. It's an interesting time in the country. Early voting starting. It's now ongoing. It has started in Pennsylvania. It has started in South Dakota. Ballots going out in North Carolina, soon Georgia, around the country, every swing state. We appreciate you being with us, Tulsi Gabbard.
Get out and vote.
Coming up, Trump delivers a major speech on the economy today. More bad, I mean really bad economic news has come out. We'll get reaction. Charles Payne, he's straight ahead. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.